Gary Vee, the king of NFTs, says that they are going to zero. That's right, guys. Gary Vee, the king of NFTs, is saying that NFTs are going to go to zero. Gary Vaynerchuk is arguably the biggest NFT bull on the planet, but now he's repeatedly saying that most NFTs will go to zero. However, I've kind of said stuff like this before, but not with as much influence or as fanfare as Gary Vee, because he's much more popular and influential than I will ever be. But he's making a blanket statement here, and he thinks that the behavior in NFT buying is reminiscent of the way people bought Beanie Babies. Golly, Gary Vee, that's kind of the same thing that people are saying about crypto, is that crypto is like those Beanie Babies. Not a very original argument, and frankly, I think contextually irrelevant in this case. But you guys, actually, some of you guys remember me talking about crypto and Beanie Babies in the past, probably in 2016, 17, 18, and 19. You can not find those on the internet because they were deleted. But anyway, with his 2.9 million Twitter followers, the creator of VeeFriends NFT series is now regularly tweeting that nearly all NFTs will go to zero. He was interviewed on CNBC last year, where he also likened the current NFT boom to that of the dot-com era bubble, where tech stocks began selling for extremely high valuations even before the actual technology behind them was in full swing. In March of 2000, when all those internet stocks were grossly overrated and collapsed, says Gary Vee, Amazon was sitting there at $7 or $8 per share, and the same thing will play out in the NFT space. The prediction is a very honest one from a wealthy entrepreneur who has made more than, let's be honest, $50 million, guys. $50 million from Gary Vee from his sales of his VeeFriends NFT series. Just one of these NFTs is presently at a floor price of around $41,000. That's right. I guess it's easy to poke the bear when you've already made money on the bear. What do you say, Gary Vee? However, for Vaynerchuk, it is still very early days for his particular development in NFTs. He is warning investors to be aware that at this moment, things don't make a lot of sense. He's probably referring to the fact that NFT JPEGs are selling for exorbitant amounts of money, and in reality, most of those JPEGs are just on Amazon or Google Cloud. He does, however, believe that once the craze has died down, people will start to focus on what the NFT technology really offers. And he told Business Insider in a recent interview, people will stop talking about NFTs as NFTs, and the focus and the shift to what they will actually offer. Okay, well, instead of just being fixated on the term, I guess we'll have to look at the what these digital objects will actually do for us. And that's what I've been talking about, guys. What I've been talking about is this whole idea about proof of ownership, which I believe that in many ways Gary Vee is talking about this as well. So Gary Vee was probably talking about proof of ownership, right? The NFT technology that enables digital assets and resources to be tied to NFTs that immutably live on the blockchain and which provide an indisputable proof of ownership, which is transferred whenever the asset is sold to a new owner. And one of the things that I've talked about is how proof of ownership, especially for, let's just say, a digital ticket that gives you access, is probably one of the coolest things that NFTs really provide. You buy an NFT, it gives you unassailable access to really cool stuff that no one else has access to. And as long as you have that digital ticket, that's what it really is, a digital ticket, a digital coupon. I think that is where NFTs, that's one of the early stage NFT permutations that makes a lot of sense. Now, if we scale beyond that, then you're moving into really cool territory where NFTs can be used for passwords and access. Think about that. Only one can have access. That would be you, obviously, right? So there's a lot of opportunities for NFTs, and certainly the maturity of NFTs. But as we look into the future, it looks like certainly that NFTs will be around in terms of proof of ownership of virtually anything. For example, fractionalized ownership of real estate or art, or indisputable proof of ownership of items like diamonds, exclusive timepieces, or other luxury good items. Once the rush for arguably valueless JPEGs is over, look for the real gold rush to begin, as NFTs are used for much more than just valuable assets. This is what I think the mature version of NFTs are going to look like. So you guys let me know. Smash the like button, leave a comment. Let me know what your vision for the future of NFTs are. We're going to keep talking about them as long as they continue to grow and shape and change our world. Speaking of changing our world, did you guys know that you could get into mining? It's very easy. I'm all about that mining. You guys know that. And if you want to get into mining, it's very simple. You find your way over to emrit.io, emrit.io. They are great people, great company. Get in that game of mining. Yeah, it's easy, guys. It's easy.